oh my god. Just oh my god. Can you hear me? Can you hear the music? Can you hear anything? I'm so fucking not ready for tonight, it's not even funny. Oh my god, stay there. Oh, I haven't even got the lights. Fuck! They're still packed away. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh. So yeah, show 200, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the party, and what a party. Fucking hell. Well, we're all here. I've no idea how the sound is good because I literally the sound card just wouldn't accept the mixer. Wasn't sounding right. Honestly, I've fucking no idea why this all went tits up. Anyway, welcome the divine light beings of light that call yourself part of the Clown Army. Well, this is the Dark Circus Studios. That's the Beast That Never Sleeps. That's Hybrid 23. I'm Pierrot the Acid Clown, and this is a URL. We may be half an hour late, but we are here. Right, so I got to do a few things because I am flustered like a motherfucker. So you listen to my Dirty Protest that is out on Dirty as Funk Records, and I will endeavour to find out where we are in the list and try and pull a show out of my ass for you lot. All right, there we are. Woo-hoo! Right, who we got in the building? Morgan Juniper, Jafar Cross, Morgan, we are all a, DJ Emo, Actionless Loveless, Swing Sharp, Morgan Juniper, I think I've said that, Johnny, Russ, Bob, Wayne, Will, Gaz, Fuzzy, John Alchemy, Billy Dreads, fucking hell. So yeah, welcome to the URL. I'm really sorry that we aren't on time and that we're running nearly 40 minutes late right now. Woo! So yeah, I had some issues, some tech issues, nothing was working right. Suddenly everything is working right and we have a show on our hands. Right. Oh, I'm just going to wait for the intro to finish because I am literally fucking buzzing right now. Running around, pulling wires out. I tried 5 different cables, all kinds of different settings on the sound card. Nothing was working, and I mean nothing. It's probably my inability to see what button had been pushed down. But anyway, we are all here. Woohoo! Right, shall we kick off the show with our first contestant? I think we should. I get a feeling today's going to be a really weird show, people. Really, really, really weird show. Don't you remember? If anyone can tell me where that soundbite came from, I will give you a gold star and send you to the top of the class. But right now, let's listen to Serge. And I'm gonna, Serge, I hate to do this to you, mate, but I'm gonna go and make a coffee because I fucking need one. I'm gonna do my best to be back within time. Right, give me a minute. Just in time for the end. Serge, I love the intro. I heard the intro and I heard the bit after the break, and I really, really liked it, but I can't give you an evaluation on it because I didn't hear the entire track. However, we miss you at the URL, mate. We really, really do. Your brand of music is very unique, and we don't hear it often enough. So please, please, please send in some more tracks. Right, I'm going to endeavour to try and move on. Serge, we love you here, mate. We really, really do. There's a set for Clangfest waiting for you at some point as well, fella. Right, this looks like... Okay, and we can big screen it. Yeah, there we go. MC Falloon. Right, we are into the show now. Yes, 200th show. We've been running for 4 years and 2 months, and we've done 200 shows. This is the 200th show. Right. I'm going to do some sharing. I would appreciate it if you did the same. Thank you to Billy Dodds, Stephen Stickney, Marco Polo, Morgan Juniper, Dean Daughters, myself for sharing the stream. You're all awesome motherfuckers. Shit, my eyesight's getting fucking worse and worse. Watching 13 have smashed that like button. If you could just hop out of the chat, hop back into that like button and smash it for me, that would be awesome. The reason I ask you to do this is because YouTube's algorithms work on the like. The more likes we get, the more chances are it's going to get picked up by somebody. Thank you very much, Tony Duncan. Thank you very much, Brad. Right, so yeah, we are 200 shows deep now, which is fucking incredible. When me and Oliver started this, I didn't think that it would, last much past a year. I was wrong, I was very wrong, and I'm fucking glad about that. We really need to invite some new people to the URL. The fact that we're not on Facebook at the moment means that we can't fish for views there. So literally, I'm relying on you guys to do that kind of shit. Thank you very much, Morgan. I have literally just done that. Chin chin, ladies and gentlemen, drink up. Okay, MC Falloon, who I don't think is in the building this evening. Oh, fucking hell. Okay, so great track. A little bit light and floaty. Nothing wrong with a little bit light and floaty. It all depends on where you're going to listen to it. Could have done with a break. Literally could have done with a break just to let the whole track breathe a little bit. That would have been what I would have been looking for in that. Just to give it some space. Fuck, where the hell? Honestly, I hate the way that this handles things. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Right. Sorry about the dead air, people. Next up, we have somebody who I have no idea who it is. It is... Oh, it's DJ Emo. Hey, welcome to the party, fella. Bit of techno by the sound of it. Just give you a little follow there, get my man. DJ Emo, you're up to bat. I swear, I'll get into the rhythm of things in a minute, I promise.
This is the construct. It's our loading program. Is it really so hard to believe? Your clothes are different, the plugs in your arms and head are gone. Your hair has changed. Your appearance now is what we call residual.
Apparently DJ Emo says this is his first effort into the URL, or first effort ever at making a track.
Of your digital self.
Yeah, grid mode. I literally spent from 7 till 8 trying to get the sound card and the mixer working. No idea what I did between 7:30 and 8 o'clock to make it fucking work, but here we are. First effort into the URL. Okay.
What is real? What is real? What is real? How do you define real? If you're talking about what you can feel, what you can smell, what you can taste and see, then real is simply electrical signals interpreted by your brain. This is the world that you know.
Jimmy Scavenger in the building. He says, sounds a bit like stuff that was coming out on the Mechanical label a while back. Yeah, Tony, I agree with you 100%. It's lacking a little bit of bass. Honestly, the frequencies here are triggering the mic. Not a lot. Some tracks do that, some tracks don't. Like literally, I can see it just hitting down there. So I had to turn it down in the studio a little bit. One, two. That's better. It just needs a bit of beef. got all the top endy sounds going on, no problem. You just need some bass in it. I might just beef the kick up a little bit, just so there's some lower end going on.
Your clothes are different, the plugs in your arms and head are gone. Your hair has changed. Your appearance now is what we call residual self-image. It is the mental projection of your digital self.
I like the vocals. It's not something that people usually pick out of the Matrix. It's either red pill or blue pill. So he's done well to find something within the Matrix that's not been done to death, you know? Inky, you ain't late, we're late. I was a half an hour late. We played like 2 tracks and we're half hour into the show. Ah! I wonder if taking those out makes a difference.
What is real? What is real? How do you define?
A little. Okay, well, we'll leave those out for now. Robert says, hello, my darlings. Welcome to the show, my man. I'm so sorry we're late. 200 episodes of the URL we are down so far.
Real is simply electrical signals interpreted by your brain. This is the world that you know.
Yeah, I think you've got a nice tune here. It's nice, intelligent-y kind of techno. It's just missing some bottom end. I might lift the kick a little bit, make it a little bit beefier, and chuck in some bass in there. John says maybe he overdid it with the EQ because the bass is there. It's not coming through as loudly as it should. All those high-end noises are sitting very, very high on the mix. I mean, it's all clear and you know, it's got clarity to it. Just needs a little bit of, it needs a little bit more beef. Needs a little bit more beef. Anyway, fella, dude, thank you so much for dropping your track into the URL. I hope that we have given you some kind of constructive feedback and given you enough constructive feedback that you want to put another track in at another point, because this is how we grow as a community. If you know somebody who is who produces music, get them to chuck a fucking track this way. Even if they don't want it pulled apart, they just want to show us how good they are as a producer. Get them to put it in. It's how we grow. It literally is how we grow. Unfortunately, growth has been pretty slow recently, but that's because we're off of Facebook, you know. And right, so Tim, you've put in like 4 tracks, mate. I'm gonna go with this one, and then see what happens later. Right. So Tim Miller, ladies and gentlemen, an 8-minute long fucking track. Says this is a bit different from him. Okay, Hardware Jam using inspiration from an a cappella vocal sample of the Challenge creator's Sister. So I took some notes, made changes, applied the idea to a different manner, came up with the idea that helps explain what I did through getting to the point in my life. Okay. I think it's going to be a somber night tonight for the URL, which is great. Already given Tim kudos for using his own vocals. I've just recently put the VT4 in Hybrid 23, so you should be hearing some of my vocals soon. No problem, we can sort that out. Electronic sounds. Let me know how this is. 1, 2. 1, 2. Bushin Records is in. Says easy everyone. How's it going? Johnny's just joined us. And Electronic Sound says better. Thank you very much. say I couldn't even get the fucking mic working earlier, you know, we're doing alright. I like this different approach to him, I do. Very brave touching a chaos pad and not looking at it. Space Cat Audio Technology says, is this thing on? What thing? I know Aaron's got a track in the thread a little bit later on with Straight Jacket, so looking forward to that. That's going to be awesomely blinding techno. Tim, I don't know if I'm going to be able to play it the whole 8 minutes, mate. Right, now step it up. Yes, Tim. Yes, Tim. Says Space Cat Audio Technology says the URL it's a reference to a comedian from the 80s, well, like Jim Davidson or Michael Barrymore. You're gonna have to give us more info on that one, Aaron. So DJ Emo says, is that two versions of one Chaos Pad behind you? I have an old lady. I have several. I've got the 3 and several 2s. I've also got some minis. I get the feeling that Tim, that this is a Chaos Pad. And I'm not sure what that is, but it's not a Chaos Pad. Yeah, I was literally about to say a musical change needs to happen. Boom. Thank you very much, Emo. Actionless, loveless. Great question. Which one is the best ever made? They all have plus points. That's all I'm going to say. They all have plus points. Come on, turn that ratio up down a little bit too much. We'll just go back into that. One, two, 1, 2. Yeah, that looks like it'll do. The KP3, which is the black one, the effects in it are quite harsh, whereas the KP2, the effects are not quite as harsh. Like there's 4 points of contact for the delay, the stutter that I use on the Chaos Pad 2s, but on the 3s there's about 8 points, and it goes right up into the fucking, which I don't really like, which is why I've only got one of them. No, you can't save on the Chaos Pad 1. There's the Chaos Pad 1 is very, very limited. There's no MIDI in and out on it. It's very, very limited. The 2s and the 3s are much better, and the little mini ones, one up there, one down there, and one over there, they serve a great purpose as well. The phaser delay on them is absolutely amazing. Yeah, Jason, somebody else said that earlier. I can't remember who it was, but the vocals could do with being a bit louder. It's hot, like, we recorded Rebecca Radical at the Castle, and oh my god, getting her mic level and the track level and the guitar level all to sit nicely was almost fucking impossible. Yes. Space Cat says, I can't find the comedian online, but I was referring to his microphone. If the crowd never laughed, he would hit the mic. He was a successful American voiceover artist. Is this thing working? Tim, you got the whole 8 minutes played, mate. Right, Tim, touch long, but what you did with it was you spaced it out beautifully, and every time I'm thinking in my head, oh, there needs to be a change in the music, now literally 4 bars later you did it. So the structure is bang on. Love the fact that you're using your own voice, something I can't do, so I'm going to give you kudos for that as well. Yes, I agree they could have been a touch higher in the mix. But I believe you were going from soft to loud, and it's really hard to get the mic levels right when that is the case. I am going to give you, I think, a solid 8 on this one, and I think that's being slightly mean, only because it's a little bit light for me. But yeah, you got the whole 8 minutes played, and it wasn't like we were hoping it was going to end. You know, it ended, you know, just when it needed to. So yeah, touch long maybe. Everything was there. Like I say, when I was thinking you need to move the music on a little bit or change it or do something to it, you did. So it shows that you've got good knowledge of how a track should be laid out. Right. Yeah. Where are we now? We are here. Unknown artist. Oh, John Coffey. Ah, yes. Yes. Okay, so DJ FX All, who you can catch at Clownfest 7. I'm just going to knock your intro on a bit, mate, because it's a 9-minute long track. Waiting for a kick, just in case I want to turn it up a little bit. Ah, Jen's just turned up. Excellent. We haven't played your tune yet, Jen. We were half an hour late starting. Actionless Loveless, if you're going to want to use the stutter, you're going to want to get 2 KP2s. I shall explain why you want to get 2 KP2s. Pattern 60 is the stutter effect. If you set one up that's midied to the BPM and one to a third of the BPM, you get the da 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 out of it. So you're going to need 2 of them. Just give that a bit of volume. John's recently built that entire fucking studio from scratch, and has got some fucking amazing kit there as well. Everything seems to be in the right place so far. What journey are you going to take us on? John's got some absolutely fucking beautiful equipment. There's a JDXI there, I think there's a Peak, TD3, that's that Dave Smith thing, I think. It might be a Zoxbox actually, I'm not sure. TR8S, 707, might be an Octatrack down there, and a Squab from Pyramid. Fanatic 12,000. Welcome to the party. Sure which one it was, and yeah, it's got a lovely Chaos Paddy thing on it, and Stevie's set from the weekend was just fucking brutal. I'll try and upload all of them tomorrow, so for your listening pleasure. Yeah, dance floor will go crazy right now. Bang! Do it, John! Not quite the bang I was hoping for. Says that she also owns the MPC and a Chaos Pad 3. She said owning both the KP3 is slightly easier to tame. I'm scared of the MPC 1, but use it. Yes, and again, I think that the effects that they put on that on the MPC are a touch harsh. They mirror the KP3 very well. I don't want quite that much range in some of the effects. I just want you to shorten it down a bit, which is what they did with the KP2. Oh, is Gaz off? Thank you very much, Gazem. I will see you later. Dusty River says he's selling my one. The Force arrived yesterday. I think I'm going to say the same that I am for 10 mils track. Touch long. Guys, give us a share before you go. Is this thing on? Says already shared. You are a top bloke, my fella. Put some more tracks our way, mate. most of that played, John. And yeah, I think I'm going to say the same as I did for Tim's track. The track could do with being a touch shorter. Like everybody says, if you can't get your point across in 3 minutes, like the darker vibe that you're going for there, solid 8 track, my man. Just squish it down a little bit. 9 minutes is a touch too long. But yeah, solid 8. Noise creation was lovely. Track moved along nicely. If it felt a little bit tired as it moved towards the end. That's literally it. See, Dusty River agrees with me. First 2/3 of this rocked. Rest was a bit drawn out. It's literally exactly what I just said. Which means, we're all on the same page, which is fucking great. Right, who's up next? Who this? Across the Shadows. I don't believe. No, we haven't. Right, this is a new member to the army.
I wasn't ready to face the truth. I never
7-minute track. I'm gonna.
Happy for years, never trusted to myself.
Pushing Records says track length defo a bit long, probably 5 to 7 minutes, but it was a real nice one. Yeah, the sounds were all there. Everything was great. It just got a little bit tired towards the end of the track. Actioners love this. Yes, you do. And if you're going to get a KP2 and a KP3, you might as well get a Mini. 12 years ago, fucking hell. Yeah, Electronic Science just saw that as well. Inky, yes, the website is working, but it's a touch glitchy. This is only the second week we've run it, so give us some time, and we will endeavour to make it a smoother, more easier process for everybody involved. Inky, how were you trying to submit that? You don't need to sign in. You can post as a guest. It would be helpful if you signed in though, because then we know who you are. You can't post anything other than links. The website does not support it. You can't upload WAVs. It doesn't seem like it likes WeTransfer. Oh! I really like this. Yeah! Across the shadows, ladies and gentlemen, Fat Dust. Dude, thank you very much for putting your track in. Gonna give you an 808 on that one. I think I should give you a rim and a 9 actually as well. Love it when people put stuff in that's not generally what we get in the URL. That was industrial, kind of rocky. Like somebody said, it kind of sounded like 9 Inch Nails. Kind of sounded like a slower version of Ministry maybe as well. Really, really liked it. The track moved on absolutely lovely. Again, a bit long at 7 minutes. I get the feeling this show's going to be 4 hours long, which would be absolutely ridiculous. Oh, Robert Fat Dust, this is you. Dude, this track was awesome. This track was absolutely awesome. I fucking loved it. Moved along beautifully. Was a different style to the stuff that we usually get in, and was an absolute pleasure to listen to. So please keep them coming. Like I say, 808, maybe rim and a 9. What would I do to improve it? I'm not sure there was anything that I could do to improve that. It stood out on its own. Great fucking track, my man. One day somebody will put something in we all hate. All right, and welcome to the URL, my man. I believe that was your first forte within. So let's just open this one, and who we got? Ah, Taki Tuki, we haven't seen you for fucking ages. Bit donk, put donk on it. 4-minute track, 420, excellent length time. And in fact, if that's the length of things, let's spark it up.
Deep in the night, I'm looking for some.
Will, this is you. We all say we hate dog, but we don't, right? Why do we not hate dog? How can you hate a music that's this happy? I'll just give you a bit of volume. Well, it's nice to see a track from you as well, my man. You've been hiding on the outskirts of the URL for fucking ages. Oh, no, Will says no, I meant I will send something in that everyone will hate. Do it! Do it! We all love a bit of dong, don't fucking lie. Don't you lie to me, motherfuckers! will embarrass yourselves together, because you won't, you know? None of us are going to fucking say we hate your track and it's a pile of shite. What we're going to say is, it's not bad, but what you could do is, you know, or that was brilliant. Oh, don't end there. Oh, okay. What is? Grid Mode says reminds him of Little Big. Yeah, I can see that. Dude, great track. Oh, no. Dude, great track. Everyone loves a bit donk, don't they? Surely they do. Even if we take the piss out of Oliver for making fucking donk. As you can see there. Historic photo of children listening to Oliver Gould's donk tracks. Everybody loves a bit of donk. It reminds me very much of the old hard house days. And that's where I started clubbing, you know. Well, started mixing, should I say, in the hard house era. And yeah, I fucking love hard house. It's got energy, it's fast, it moves nicely. I'm going to give you a solid 8 on that one. Someone said it had perfect structure. Yeah, it moved along nicely. It felt like it lacked something, but I'm not too sure what it lacked for me. But yeah, still great track. I'm going to give you an 8. Right, moving on. That's another one from 10 mil. Here is, there's another one from 10 mil. I wonder if people were having problems. Maxi Pad. Well, fucking great name. Alien Probe says, as long as there's a bit of bass in the donk, not tidy tracks. Unfortunately, it was tidy tracks and Nucleus. What else was I mixing at the time? Pretty much it. To you all. Can't beat the system, go with the flow. Devastating to your ears. I fucking love Hard House. Badass. Play this shit on a set of pitched up decks and it fucking rocks the house. Move your body, move your body. Says, do I hear Tantra? Probably. Everybody uses fucking Tantra. I'm about to turn it down because it's peaking a bit. How do people I know use Tantra? Pretty much like this. You've got a line, some sort of line, let's call it an acid line or whatever. Chuck a Tantra over it, but on a separate line. So you've got the original, and then you've got the Tantra version of the acid line running over the top of it. It just pretty much makes psytrance. Is it? Apparently. Tony Duncan says, this made on an Electribe MX? Unsure. Doesn't sound like an MX at all. Inky the Cat says, what's Tantra? Asking for a friend. It's just a VST plugin. Synthish. Woman's just joined the party and says, sounds like Tantra. I'm guessing this is probably Tantra then. John Alchemy says, serum kick. All you geeky motherfuckers are, you know, breaking it apart. Inky, you should have a look at Tantra. It is big. It's a very, very good tool. It really is. Crimson Clotter. I'm old enough to remember Hard House, just about. First couple of tunes I made were Hard House with experimental. Interesting genre it close to Hard House. Kind of is, isn't it? It literally is. It was the natural progression from Hard House, you know? Hard House brought that kind of donkey sound in. I'm sure it was around beforehand. But Hard House kind of brought that donkey sound in, that offbeat bassy bop, 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 bop. And then Donk just carried it on, you know? Like properly carried it on. They now call it reverse bass, I think. And it's very, very big in Russia. Yeah, good track. A little bit light and fluffy for me. It does say experimental, so I like where you were going with it. Where would I listen to it? Probably After Party. Putting a score on it, I'm going to give you somewhere near an 8. I'm going to give you Rimming an 8. Nice track, moved along nicely, just a little bit light and fluffy from my particular tastes. However, people in the comment section were liking it. All right, let's move on. Tim again. Halloween vibe. We should play Oliver's Halloween thing. Oh, we should play my Halloween thing. Mine and thingies. John Alchemy in the building! 606 long. Settle in, people. This is going to be good. Everybody in their long fucking intros. Like, if I'm looking at a track, I'm going to go straight to the fucking first beat, put my marker there, and go from there. Yeah, Tim submitted about 5 tracks this week. I think they're all the same one. I don't know if he was having problems posting it or what, but... John says, we'll be peaking, lost it with levels a bit. Intros are not art, Yenti. Intros are a pain in my fucking ass. Start your track with a fucking kick, get on with it. How long before we get a kick? Nearly 2 minutes. No Alien Probe, no intros. I'm going to turn that down a bit just in case the kick comes in and it's huge. No, it's not. Okay. 200 shows, ladies and gentlemen. Can you believe it? Every Tuesday, 4 years, 2 months. Every Tuesday, we are here. 200 shows. Boom! Suspense? Fucking 2 minutes in, 2 and a bit minutes in before we got a kick. Thank you very much, Janice. And by the way, it was an absolute awesome pleasure again to meet up with you this weekend. Travel 1,000 miles, take up 59 hours of our time to party together. Jen, it was fucking awesome. You're an awesome human being and I cannot wait to meet you again. little bit more rhythm. Thank you very much, Dusty. Like I say, when we started fucking 4 and a bit years ago, I don't think we were going to get much past 6 months. And, you know, I didn't expect this. I did not expect this. My plan for next year is grow the URL though. That's literally what I want to do, is grow the URL. How, I don't know. With all your help, I'm guessing. He says, wish I'd known 4 years ago I'd have leaped in skills since joining the Clown Army. That's why we're here. That's why we're here. Do you know why I do this? When I started making music, all I wanted to do was sit in and watch how somebody did things, so that I could, you know, I'm fumbling around in the dark. I'd rather somebody show me. I asked so many people and none of them wanted to take me up on it. You're a newbie? Fuck that. So that's why I have the attitude that I do now. I will help you. We will try and help you make your tracks better. Simple as. Says, watching and listening is inspirational from both points of view. I'm in the midst of how to live jam the most efficient way with what I have right now. Yes, literally, I'm going to start doing some talks and stuff on the Beast 20, Incarnation 22 and Hybrid 23. So hopefully that will include how most effective to move around your kit will be. Thank you, Gons. Tony, it is all about helping each other out, you know, which is why I tend not to put my tracks into the URL, because I don't want to make it about me. It's got to be about the community. Literally all I do is present. Right, 8-minute long track, John. I'm going to say the same as I said of DJ FXO and whoever went before him, I can't remember right now. Track is a touch long. It's got everything there. Nice to get a break. Might have pulled a few more elements out as well. Beautifully. Oh, we haven't seen a track from you for fucking ages, mate. Have you still producing? You got something you want to chuck our way? Please do. So yeah, no need for a 2-minute intro. Like, your track started there. Out of an 8-minute long track. So yeah, everybody, please stop making intros. Intros are annoying to DJs, they really are. I know Jim said that he might start his, you know, earlier on with the melody so that it kicks in. I literally kick, go. Oh, I know what it's called. I'm going to give you just over an 8, John. 8.3. Touch long. Intro was way too long. Noise selection was great. The screams were lovely. You hit the nail on the head with a spooky theme. So yeah, the track was all there. It was just the intro's touch long, which made the whole track that little bit longer than you wanted to hear it, if you understand what I mean. Okay, Paul says, been a crazy few months at work. Yeah, got a few. We'll post We'll get posting these days. Excellent. Thank you very much. Next shout out goes up on Monday. Right. What I'm going to do now is me and the War Minstrel, and I say me and the War Minstrel, but this is literally mostly Warren here. All I did was come in and go, maybe move that about a bit. Did a remix for the Bang Face release, which is out at the moment. It's pinned to the URL group, so if you fancy going over and purchasing the thing, please do. I think it's about 25 remixes of horror or some sort of related horror thing. So me and the War Minstrel decided to do Thriller by Michael Jackson. Are you ready? Wrap your luggles round this. Up from like 100 and some to 140 or maybe 150. Like this, don't take this seriously. This is, right at the end of the night, bang this on. Paul, this is like a pre-master or quick master that Warren did. When we sent it off to Dave Skywalker, he mastered it, and it's now been put out on the label.
Darkness falls across the land. The midnight hour is close at hand. Creatures crawl in search of blood to terrorize y'all's neighborhood. And whosoever shall be found without the soul for getting down must stand and face the hounds of hell and rot inside a corpse shell.
Capcom for fucking acid eye! So, ladies and gentlemen, that was War Minstrel with a little bit of me added into it, and it is out on this release. So if you want to go over and find 30 other tracks that sound pretty similar to that, please go ahead and do so. There's loads and loads and loads of tracks on that album. It literally well worth a look in if you can. Oh, excuse me. I think there might be a link to it here actually. So let me just pop that in over here. So yeah, what do you think of that, guys? Want to give that a number? I'll give that a 9. Comfortably. Cheese, doesn't take itself seriously, bangs, awesomeness. So there's our spooky section of tonight's show. I think that was that. Yes, it was. Yes, it was. Yes, it was. Yes, it was. Who is this? That's another Tim. I can't play that, Tim. I'm really, really sorry. You've already had a track in. If you want to submit that next week, please do. 40 more comments. Shit. What fucking time are we gonna get out of here then? Right. Okay. So let's just talk quickly about the uploads. Yeah. So here. Somebody actually we'll wait for Dean Daughter's track because Dean has done it brilliantly. I'll show you exactly what I mean when we get up to Dean's track.
Hi everyone, I'm Peter from Roland, and this is the SP404 Mark II.
Sure is peaceful out here on the range.
Grid mode, ladies and gentlemen.
Makes me think when my daddy first settled here.
Show me the Roland promo and I'll eat my phone.
But things was dangerous with the stagecoach robbers. Bad men riding all over the territory.
No worries, Warren. Catch you soon, my man.
Jesse James wanted to be buried in golden
Right, so premise behind this is Roland released another SP in their range. I've got the 555, and people are going fucking batshit over it. SP404 XS, is it? Or something? I don't know. Anyway. So for those of you who like the MPC style pads and the SP404, and of course, Jack foolishly said, I'll eat my phone if it's true. Rob says the groove ain't bad either. I have issues with this video and I will bring the issues up as soon as they come. Of course it was always going to be funky as fucking grid mode. Says all vinyl tunes except kick and snare. Right, here we go with the issues with this video. I want you to take a look at the knife that he has in his hand here. I want you to take a look at the phone that he has on the plate here. I want you to take a look at the knife that he has here that he's going to cut up this phone on the plate here with, and notice that it is a butter fucking knife. Now, I'm not going to do it, but I do not think that we could cut my phone up with a butter knife, leaving it in nice little chunk-sized pieces, and eat it. Watch this. Great video though, Grid Mode. Great fucking video. I think there's some jiggery pokery going on here. Look, look! Not possible! Oh, yes! Do that again. I'll do it again. Ugh. Fuzzy says purple acid will cut through anything like butter. I'm not so sure that was acid he was putting on that fucking phone. Dude, the track underneath that and the concept for the video were fucking awesome. I'm so glad that you opened your mouth and said that you'd eat your phone, because otherwise this video would not exist. And the track behind it, my man, 9. Easy 9. Easy 9. The groove you had going on there, the little bits that you put in right at the end with those horns. Oh, I wanted to hear more of that. Oh, I wanted to hear more of that. And like Jack says, Jack, don't, is it? Yeah, Jack. Grid Mode says most of that was sampled off of vinyl. The only thing that isn't is the kick and the hat, or the snare, I think it was. And I guarantee you that was all done on an SP as well. Sampled off, put in, and just made fucking lovely. Dude, that was an amazing track. The groove you had on there was fucking lovely. That was absolutely beautiful. What would I do to change it? Actually eat your phone. So here we go. Oh, hello. Oh, Divine Masculine. Sit back, people. You're about to get beaten over the ears. There's your link, whoever wanted it, for the last track. Do it, motherfucker. Ryan Masker himself says this is how I would end the night. This is how I ended my set at the castle. Pretty much like this. I'm a shit cunt, I'm a shit cunt, I'm a shit cunt. Inky, yeah, of course you do. Grid mode, find you. We have certain duo friends in common. Not shocked, not shocked. Yes, do it! Cleansed. Brutally cleansed with music. That's exactly what that stuff does, and that's exactly why you play that stuff right at the end of your fucking set. To get everybody fucking jumping up and bouncing around. It's kind of how I ended my set at the castle, and for me it's a 9. Why is it a 9? Because of the energy. Love what you did with the kick drum. Could have done that earlier in the track. I believe there was some sax in there as well, a little bit of guitar, and some fucking vocals. Lovely, lovely track. Yeah, I gave you a 9. I gave you a 9, baby! Right. Now, where are we? I think it's... Oh, Google Drive. Oh, the light does techno. It's a Google Drive. Oakley dokily. The light does techno. Are you still with us, my friend?
Esto es Tecno. Esto es Tecno.
Okay, interesting. I need a wee though. I'll be back. Bob, it was a pleasure to have you here. Join us again next week, if you can, for an hour or so. It sounds like... Is it reactive? Like the older sort of stuff. You hear that noise, that sound jump up then when you took the kick out? You've got some compression going on. Listen, when the kick comes back in, it's going to dip. It didn't quite. techno tracks you have actually made in your life, so I can give an objective. Leaving it a bit late to do that. Ha! Yellow says quality trance. Was gonna kind of mention that. First one on this. Kind of thought so. You have the idea down. Definitely. 110%. It's techno, no doubt about that. But it sounds like early techno from like 90s. Just gonna wait for it to finish.
Have you had your injections today?
Oh, topical too. What I'm going to say about it is it sounds kind of trancey, and that's why I say it sounds like old techno. What you want to do is stick a big pair of hairy balls on it, like you do with the light stuff. Give it presence. Give it lots and lots and lots of presence. Your light work stuff has so much presence to it. This rolled along nicely. This did what it needed to do, but it's at the beginning of the night stuff. And I get the feeling that the stuff that you could produce is much later on in the night. Much later on in the night. Once you start giving it some hairy balls and some bigger presence. As it stands, I'm going to give you a 707 on it. Great track, touch trancey, sounded a bit dated. But you had the idea there, and it rolled along nicely. Yeah, great track. Keep them coming, fella. Keep them coming. You got great scores from Fanatic 12,000s. They're 8.2, and John Alchemy is giving you a 9.5. Just a touch trancey and sounded a little dated for me. I genuinely believe that there is more upon you. All right. Also going to see how many tracks we've got left in the thread. How long we've been streaming. Oh, hello. Porn star. Snares loud as fuck.
He was born on the fiddle. Oh, with a finger, a little finger, a finger on your trigger. Ever since he was a nipper, he'd like a good snigger. And because he was a rigger, and a very, very good digger, he was born to be.
The light says, was it side trance? No, it wasn't.
Born to be a pornographer.
Tony was literally going to say the same thing. Darren Cole is back in the building. How's it going, my mum? Just want to take a second, as soon as Darren Cole is back in the building, to just show you this. Darren Cole has created this, and it will be available as soon as the Klein Jules album gets put out.
And because he was a rigger.
It's so detailed, this, it really, really is.
And a very, very good digger.
Eric Lewin in the building! Has finished work and he's just gone to us. That reminds me. How long is this track? Only 4 minutes. Darren Cole kindly did the album art for the new Clown Jewels tracks, Anus Horribilis, and this will be available soon as an A3 print now. Porn star, Eric.
And since he wasn't misbehaved like a good stinger,
porn star. Literally, Matt Dobbs is agreeing with me and Tony Duncan. Process the vocals, and this is top notch. Absolutely. The vocals feel like they're on top of the tune, whereas the tune's kind of riding here. They don't feel like they're gelled together. I like the idea of it. It could be a touch tighter. It's live. Billy Dread says, I'd like to hear this mixed better. We all would. I think we all would. Morgan Juniper says, what the light said? Darren Cole says, can anybody see Barry in the pic? I like that. It sounded a bit raw. The vocals definitely needed processing to not make them sit on top of the track, just kind of bed them into the track a little bit. Other than that, great. Again, I think I'm going to give you somewhere around a 707 on that one, probably 7.5. Like I say, the vocals just made the track feel a little bit more, I want to say amateur. I don't know if that's quite the right word, but literally, if you just process the vocals a little bit, I don't know how to talk to the light. The light knows really well how to process vocals, and yeah, just bed them into the track a little bit more, and you're easily over an 8. I would have thought on that one. Right, the Porn Stars. Where are we going next? Somebody says a day ago. So yeah, we'll get to that when we get to Dean's, because it's just up the way. Okay, we're buy a Moog subsequent 37. Do it now. Fuck that, get Hydrosynth. Oh! Settling. That was acid techno as it should be done. Literally was. Somebody said chaotic in a wonderful way. Really fucking was. And yeah, somebody said, are we back in the 90s here? Literally, Pro 1, 909, possibly a 303 and a 606, 202 over here, a couple of the SCAT products here, and a base station too. For fuck's sake. Like, very minimal kit coming out with fucking beautiful sounds. Beautiful sounds. 909 on that one. Gonna give it a TR 909. Excuse me. We really love what Space Cat do here at the URL. They've just got a distortion pedal on the market at the moment. They've also got a bunch of other stuff on for sale as well. So go and check out their YouTube page and their Facebook page. And if there's anything that you like the look of there, then go and tell them you want them to build something for you. So yeah, Aaron Courts, the grandfather of acid techno, and I don't mean that in an old way. I mean that in he was there. You know, he pressed the first Smitten. You know, he was on the first Smitten release, which is fucking unreal. You know, I love those records to death. Right, keeping it kind of topical here. Keeping it kind of topical. I cannot believe I posted this. I cannot believe I posted this. What was going through my head when I decided to put my shitty knickers up on the fucking internet? And that's genuine, by the way, people. I wouldn't lie to you. That's a genuine shot. So for all those people who didn't see it the first time round, there it is the second time round. Right, now we're going to move back into the URL group. And we're going to move back into the URL group because literally, General Eric Lewing is just fucking awesome for the URL group. He created a challenge a few weeks back, and it just went fucking mental. Why did it go mental? Because Eric cares about it. Matt Lewis has kind of set a challenge, and so has Catastrophe. But neither of those two have kind of followed it up and pushed it. Eric, on the other hand, for his last challenge, just pushed it in every group, tried to get people in from all over the place, brought new people into the URL. Eric Lewing is a fucking godsend, and I mean this. So he has another challenge in the group going on at the moment, and this is the challenge.
So for my next URL challenge, I'd like to see y'all make one track using one sample phrase. In the comments below, I've provided a Venture Brothers clip, and in it has a lot of great sound effects, a lot of great dialogue, a lot of great background music even, some good sample material there. So the thing here is, you can use any hardware you want, any software you want, any method of arranging the sounds to make your track that you want. But all of the sounds your track consists of have to originate from something.
Set a bedtime for their device with a
good clip. So all of your bass, your drums, your synths, effects, whatever, all of it has to originate from something you sampled out of that Venture Brothers clip. So let's see the bangers y'all can come up with. Let's see how creative y'all can get. Let's see them skills, man. Put them out there. Let's see them. So I'm going to run this challenge for the entire month of November. That should give y'all plenty of time to work it out, to capture your samples, to make your songs, your tracks. In early December, we're going to run a URL special, and we'll play all of the tracks that are posted in the comments below, and then we'll post a poll directly after, following the URL special, with and just let the community decide who has the best one sample track. So whoever wins the poll, whoever the community thinks did the best at this challenge, will have a special spot on the URL day of Clownfest 7. So, you know, let's do this, y'all. Let's see them sample magic. Let's do this. By the way, Clown Army.
Yeah, baby. So that is Eric's challenge. Did you all understand that? Did you all get that? Did you? Yeah. I've put the URL clip in the thread. So what you've got is like a 5-minute clip of the best of Brock Sampson. No. Stop that.
So for my next URL challenge,
hold on.
Like
He's also put these
one
in.
Track using one sample phrase. In the comments below, I've provided a.
Shush, Eric. Oi! That's not the video I'm looking for. I'll get there in a minute, I swear to God. It was one of these, I'm sure it was. There we go, there we go. Right. So here he's going to show you what he's done. Come on.
It really all starts with this guy. Hey guys, so I kind of wanted to go over my one sample track approach. So for me, it really all starts with this guy here, which I plug into the headphone jack on my cell phone, and I play the Venture Brothers clip with this plugged in. With that runs into this mixer to channel 10, 9 and 10 here on the mixer. So the mixer's output goes to this audio interface, which I then route to Ableton. And I have this clip, this red clip here in Ableton, set to record all of the output coming out of this mixer. So when I play the Venture Brothers clip on my phone with this, I'm able to record all of that audio from the Venture Brothers clip video into this audio clip here in Ableton. So that chunk of audio right there is the entire Venture Brothers clip. No! So the tricky thing here, once you have it recorded and have it into your medium, you want to use is pulling the sounds out of the clip. It's a lot to work with there. So what I did was I drugged that that audio recording into arrangement view, where I could play it out, add locators. Ableton has amazing locator things there. They're real fucking handy. So I added the locators and I just listened through, and whenever I heard something that I thought was cool, or maybe something I can work with, a little dialogue I thought was interesting, I added a locator so I wouldn't lose it and I can come back to it easily. So then once I had all these locators and listened through, got them all laid out, I created this other little orange track here, just as a vessel, honestly, to pull the samples into, you know, just something to hold them for now, you know, until I can work them a little further. So I literally just played it again and chopped up that thing, drug them down. Now I have all these little snippets I can start working with and using the different tools inside of Ableton to build the track. So next phase, build the track. Got the sounds, build them up.
So there's Eric mansplaining, as Actionless Loveless said. I think, is there another one? No, that's it. No, that is it. And again, you can find the clip here for what you need to sample. It's about 5 minutes long, and it's Brock Sampson. Me and Eric are big fans of the show. So yeah, this is the new challenge in the URL. You got a 5-minute sample containing music, sound effects, Brock Sampson, you know, some of the Venture Brothers. You can pull whatever the hell you like out of it, but you've got to make drums, hi-hats, you know, everything for your song has to come out of that. You don't even need to make drums and hi-hats, you know, you can make it as experimental as you fucking like. I think I'm going to do this, but I'm going to try and do this in a cassette boy style. I'm not going to go kick drum, hi-hat, snare, and blah, 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 blah. So yeah, I'm going to go cassette boy style, like loop, 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 loop. So if you know who Cassette Boy is, you kind of know what he does. So I'm going to chop bits up and just loop things so it just sounds crazy as fuck, I think. Great challenge again. Thank you very much, Eric, for doing this. I can't thank you enough. You are an awesome addition to the Clown Army, and we welcome you with, you know, open arms and shit. Right, who's next? Oh, yes. Oh, Craig Lucky. We're going to get some dubstep. Look at that fucking intro. There's no need. What would you be doing with this intro? Yes, indeed, Morgan Juniper. It is the voice from Brock Sampson, the same dude as the... Oh, Jesus, that's loud. Is it the same dude in Family Guy? Yes, it is. He does loads of voiceovers. And the guy who does Archer is actually in there as well. Hello. Not what I was expecting. once and for all. Do you know why intros are important? Intros are important like that for the people that can't mix. Yeah, for people that can't beat match. I've come across these people. Some dude was like, oh yeah, come round to mine for a mix. I'm like, yeah man, I will do, let's do it. Get there, he's got a pair of fucking belt drives, and he's mixing crappy trance, which has got really big intros and really big outros. And basically what he does is wait until the outro on this one, start the intro on this one, and then fade. No need. Yes, John, I agree that not all tracks are made to be DJ'd, but they could be. It's not lies, Darren Cole, it is the truth, the whole truth, and nutsing on the roof. Dean, you're late. Jonathan Cross already says it. Oh, and also, sometimes we don't make tracks for DJs. Darren Cole says, I stand by my original comment. Yeah, disc jockeys, actionless, loveless. Isn't fading and auto-syncing is what DJs do? Yes, but they're not literally, there's no pitch control going on, they're just in and up and out. Oh, it can be played by a DJ, it literally can. Anything with a 4/4 beat on it, or even a break beat, you know, it can be mixed. Like, Jim Prendergrass is doing the next Vanoob takeover. I might do another Clown Army one and not, oh no, it's techno, it's got to be techno. Alright. Maybe we'll do a competition, a mix competition in the group. I like the sound of that actually. Supply like, I don't know, 20 tunes and see if you come up with the best mix version of them. Kind of like that. Yes! Oh, Craig Lucky, Jesus fucking Christ, that was beautiful, mate. That's a private track as well, so that means you can only hear it here. Ah, yeah, baby. Yeah, great track. Funky as fuck. Not what I was expecting at all. I was expecting angry dubstep, and I got a lovely tune. It really was lovely. It was funky to the max. I think I'm going to give you room in a 9 on it, fella. I really am. Blah, 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 blah. It's nice to hear it when you know, people put something in and you're expecting it to be dark, dubsteppy type stuff, and they put something in which is just jazzy and funky and, you know, fusiony and sounds nice, and it's just like, wow, that was a breath of fresh air. Almost a 9, my friend, almost a 9. Silk Wave by Craig Lucky. I don't know what this is, but can we not do this here? There's the link. There it is. This is
made by Dunes and Hendrix.
Duns and Hendrix. New, looks like Atsblag. 7-minute long track, you're getting your intro moved on. New to the show, I believe. I've not seen the name before. 5 in the morning, Duns and Hendrick, DHEP01 techno track. Been there since the 22nd of October, so like a week. 135 views, that's fair. You know, could all do it more. Nicky says, oh, my mate's entered, is this them? Last track got loads of scores. Yeah, John says says, again, some DJs, Jonathan R. Cross says, then again, some DJs are wizards on chopping and mashing up and all that. And it's something else, yeah, yep, true. But for me, a track should be a complete thing. Totally. But like, you know, start with the kick. That still can be a complete thing. I get where you're coming from. Some tracks need, you know, I kind of feel like intros are more for guitar-based stuff than they are for dance. Anything with a 4/4 beat can be mixed, or you know, any beat can be mixed. You know. Surge the Manta back in the building. Superb track. John, like he says, I also get that it's good to build with DJs in mind. Absolutely, because those are the people that are going to be playing your tracks if you release them, you know. Whereas what we do as hardware producers is we're going to play our tracks anyway, so we might not even release anything, you know. But when we do, have a DJ in mind. I think it's always, you know. Yes, does need a bit of variation. I agree with that, John. Absolutely. Darren Cole says, Mark has no understanding of intros, and it shows. Was that it? No, halfway through. 7 minutes. You might not get a whole thing played. This is Duns and Hendrick. I'll stick you a link in the chat comments. Yeah, I'm just going to have a quick look and see how many tracks we got. Have I missed it? With about 4 of the tracks that we've had this evening. Lovely track, just going on a bit long. It's feeling a little bit tired as it's plodding through like the last bits. 7-minute long track. Nice, bit safe, as somebody said. Nice tune for the start of the night. Yeah, absolutely. Falling somewhere just under an 8. Not quite rimming, just under an 8 for me. Yeah, not nice sounds. Sounds a bit safe, and the track just it just went on a little bit too long. At that point, it's like we've heard this with this rhythm for a while now, and just need to change it up a bit. So yeah, that hence the reason for, you know, not quite an 8, not quite an 8. You know, somewhere in the 7s, somewhere in the 7s. But please, for the love of God, keep putting stuff in. What would I do to it? A little bit more percussion, I think. Just some peaks and some troughs. You know, some excitement going on in there, I think. Moving on. I guess it all depends on where you're listening to it, you know. Bah! That's better. The Roar, Techno. Oh, by Yellow. Dave, how's it going, my fella? I'm sure I've seen your name in the thread so far. It's a bit low. absolutely. Really like that last track we're talking about now. But yeah, it depends on where you are. Yeah, absolutely. Really does. Like somebody said, good for a start of the night. Touch the thing. I didn't hear a volume drop. No, I definitely didn't touch the thing. I was away from it. Honestly, it was freezing cold in Scotland and we were all outside in the fucking smoking area. Yeah, Dusty, it's you know, rollover from having corona. My lungs are literally like not quite as good as they were. Breathing in, get to there and it's like, oh, that hurts. Not gonna quit smoking anytime soon. Okay, not a bad track, kind of similar to the last one, just kind of rolls along nicely. Piqued my interest a little bit more, and everything was in the right. Was that even the track I'm thinking of? Anyway, the pointers for this one is the hats were a bit loud. Everything else was kind of bubbling underneath the hats. Other than that, nice little track, and I think I am going to give you Rimming an 8 on it, or I should probably give you a solid 8 on it actually. So yeah, Jen gave it an 808. So I'm close to being right on that one. So that's good. And that was that one, I think. All right, not that one. Okay. Oh, Le Blonde. Yeah, baby. Electro. This has got a like on it already. 4-minute track, thank you very much, my man, in the interest of keeping the show over by fucking 12 o'clock. Here we go. Le Blonde and Fanatic 12,000 have an album out at the moment, I believe. Collab album, I think. I wonder if this is on or not. Possibly not. Yellow Boff? Yeah, it is late, fella. You know, started a little bit late as well. Anyway, thank you very much for your contribution, Yellow. We shall see you next week, I hope. says, I'm hanging in, I love Le Blonde. It is good, it is really good. Touch on the lighter side for me. Last one you put in was fucking fantastic. Axona says, automatically 2 points for a cowbell. Whereas like in the synth, like the blonde stuff is lovely, it's absolutely lovely. But I love it when he goes a little darker and a little faster. For me, those are, I mean, it's all there. It deserves a 9, but personal preference is going to tug it down to about an 8.5 for me. It's lovely. And again, where would I listen to this? If I was working in kitchens and I was doing loads of prep, this is the kind of stuff you want in the background. So it would get listened to, you know? Nicely, it just keeps the mind ticking. You know, if you've got mundane tasks to do, like chopping veg for fucking 3 hours, or just waiting for something to fucking cook, this just ticks away in the background. It's lovely. Yeah, Yenti is smooth as fuck. It's beautiful. Like I say, should be a 9. Should be a 9. But personal preference is going to take it down to about an 8.5-ish. It is lovely. It's absolutely lovely. I see the fact that there is 2 notes there. Back to back, because then it's like 9 minutes of the same fucking track pretty much. So I'm gonna open it, I'm gonna leave it there, and we are gonna listen to it like maybe 2 tracks away, just to keep the ears fresh. I think that's a good thing to do. Yeah, so literally what would I change about that track? I would make it a little harder and a little darker. You'd be over a 9 for me comfortably. As it stands, you know, awesome track. People were loving it in the comments. What would I do to change it? As it is, nothing. It's lovely, but you know, to get me on the dance floor, you're gonna need a little bit more tempo, maybe. Oh, some Strange coming up. I'm gonna tame some Strange. Okay, no. Danny off scared. Put his first track that he put in was very weird. Let's see what he has first tonight. A boxy kick by the sound of it. Now you know what I'm gonna say about this instantly. I put a big kick on it, Albert. Dusty, the last track says, would have liked the 303 way earlier. I think it moved alright, it was a 420-minute track. Yeah, it moved okay.
J'ai mal à la tête. 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 J'ai mal à la pied. J'ai mal à la tête. J'ai J'ai mal à la pied. J'ai mal à la tête. J'ai mal à la tête. J'ai mal à la pied. Je veux danser. Mon vagin et mon cœur. Mais tu m'as trahi, profité de moi, trompé, baiser ma sœur. J'ai mal à la tête, j'ai mal à la tête, j'ai mal à mon cœur, j'ai mal à la tête, j'ai mal à la tête, j'ai mal à la tête, j'ai mal à mon cœur. Tu es un branleur.
It's more like a pop club version of Crystal Castles. Keen says maybe a little bit heavy on the vocal samples. I kind of agree with you. I'm going to stick by my original statement. It just needs a bigger kick. The track was kind of funny, poppy. Yeah, but it just needed a bigger kick. Just needed a bigger kick for me. I really enjoyed the breakdown. The breakdown was funky as fuck. I loved it, but again, just wanted to hear a bigger kick on it. Again, 707, bigger kick, and it would have punched. It just felt like all those other noises were way up here, and this boxy kick was going down here, and these other noises were going crazy over here, and the kick was like, I want to join the party. Anyway, don't listen to me. I talk shit, I do. Let's see who this is. We are over on SoundCloud, RAP Rickerman. Oh, Rick Records. This is Robert Veal, I believe. Vale. Morgan says, great demo of a boxy kick. Thank you very much. Adam says, don't worry, Mike, we're not listening to you. Good man, don't listen to me, I talk shite. Absolute fucking god shite. Not a 7-minute track, please. 6 fucking minutes! You want to keep me here till 12, you cunt? Stop it! Yes, Callum Rogers has joined the party. How's it going, my man? I reckon I can give that a touch more volume. Do it then. I'll do just this for the next fucking 6 minutes. Thank you very much, Callum. Yes, 200 shows, unbelievably so. Literally unbelievably so. I can't believe we're here. 4 years in my studio. 4.5 years of playing. Yeah, 4.5 years of playing. Adam says knock it on. I'm probably going to leave. Yeah, alright. Looks like it might get a bit more interesting here. We've literally. Realise you were right. Morgan wants to know what the spike bit was. Alright, fine, fair enough. Rogue frequency, mate, rogue frequency. How'd you mark that? Somebody, Jason Marsh, yes, absolutely. Monotonous, next track, please. Adam Malkin says, as Mum says, is that needle stuck? Absolutely. Jason Marsh gave it a 4 and calls it lazy. Ouch! 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 Yeah, maybe this guy is into his minimal. You know, it's very, very minimal. He's playing at Clownfest 7, so we shall see what happens. Yeah, it's. See, Morgan, you've been very generous there, I think. 7 repetitive burps. Yeah, you've been very, very generous there. Sounds like first steps, says John Alchemy. I mean, it had groove. It moved along. I mean, it had groove, but it didn't move along. It just did that groove. There was no break. It's. I mean, it's. Oh, see, for noises you were okay. Like, it's a 6. Fuck it, it's a 6. It might be a 5. That's the lowest score I've given for ages. It was just too repetitive. Way too repetitive. If you're into your minimal, then yeah, probably up your street. But like, honestly, I'd find a different dance floor. God damn it! I hate reviewing tracks like that. Oh, that felt so fucking harsh. Ooh. Well, something to get excited over. Rancid Poets is coming up. It is Tony Duncan. Oh, people. Can I play this here? Yeah. Hey, what you doing? on Alchemy says, hit the nail right on the head. Fair try. Beat was fine. Audio was great. Yeah, absolutely. You know, like I say, for noise creation, he did well. It wasn't outstanding or spectacular. It just, you know, it was competent, but it just dragged. You know, and for like 6 minutes. Inky says, hey, it was not undanceable for 3 minutes. No, you would have danced to it for 3 minutes, but then your brain would have gone, I want something else. Inky says, a good DJ could make that work. Get off my donuts. Come on now, jump. This is Tony Duncan and the Rancid Poets. It's a Dropbox on, like, you can download it. I think that's brave. Wolf is in the place. Says evening, how's it going? Tony Duncan informs us that this is the Cobalt 8. this 20-second queue. Your call is important to us. Please continue holding. Thinking of Tubbs and Crockett from Miami Vice. Not my favourite from the Rancid Poets. But like, you know, deserves like a 9. Probably personal preference, bring it just down a little bit for me, like 8.5 or something. Beautifully put together, noises are absolutely stunning, you cannot fault it at all. What you can do is say it's not really my cup of tea. Enjoyed it nonetheless. Alright, should we go over to Fanatic 12,000 now? I'm going to knock it on a bit because we have heard the track before, so there we go. So this is the remix of the LeBlanc track that you just heard. Jason Mars says, nice, pleasing, 7.5. Jane gave it an 8.5. Dusty said, good for relaxing too. Tony says, thanks folks, not a problem mate. We really appreciate what you do here, my friend. That one just was a little bit too slow for me. So it would seem that Fanatic 12,000 is upping the BPM a little bit. Yeah, Jen, I kind of agree with you. Lacks deep bass, but on my system, but I like the beats. Yeah, it's very open. Not a lot of bass going on. Movement 81 says, I love it, subbed. Says, I done a caterpillar. It was probably the only one of the breakdancing moves I could possibly do. Something just came together, yeah? Reg Edit in the place. How's it going, my man? Okay, sounded a little empty towards the front of the track. Came together really nicely here, and then ended a little empty. I agree, it could have done with some bass. It was very clever though. I liked it. I liked it a little bit more than the original. So whatever I gave the original, put like 0.5 on that, and we'll call it done. Stick a fork in it. Where are we? I believe we are here. I believe this takes us into the last 10. I'm just going to make sure that that is the case. In the desert far away by noise. Jesus Christ. Loads of new faces in today. Noise of the echoes. Okay. We're in the wind down hour right now. The wind down hour. More to go. If you stay with me to the end, you're fucking diamond people. I was going to do this, a track that I'd made over here on Hybrid 2023 as an intro, but we didn't get to do it, so maybe I'll do it as an outro. Is this Valdi? Surely not. Has it just turned up? Ah, we can knock one of those off because that's our chords. John, I was literally going to say June soundtrack. I was literally going to say it. Drone ambient soundtrack, June. Rich balls. Bet y'all wanted to know that. It does say June down here as well. Damn, I got minus. Says you can't read the text on the phone. Yeah, tell me I can. Yeah. Adam Malcolm Bloodsport Cowbell. Valdi says this needs a devour to slap the filling out of your teeth. Yeah, to slap the filling out of your teeth. Yeah, I totally agree. Not good. Some beats behind it. Shrimmy says Blade Runner style, I agree. Jason Morris says, how long can you hold your finger on a key? Yes. It's got no kick drum of any kind, no hi-hats, no percussion. So it is film work, and for film work it's absolutely beautiful, and would work, and it made us all think of June, and you know, it conjured up all sorts of dark images, you know, sci-fi type things. So it did its job. It's what it's supposed to do. But I am not in the habit of listening to film soundtracks. I'm in the habit of listening to film soundtracks whilst they are being watched, you know. So I think with these kind of things, need to have a video. If you've got a video, it then becomes an art piece. It becomes, you know, a package at that point. At the moment, you've got like 2 slices of bread, and the video just makes it a sandwich. You know, a package that you can push out. So this kind of stuff, this ambient drony kind of stuff, where soundscapey kind of stuff, which everybody is saying should be in a film or Dune or, you know, or a montage or something. That's exactly what we're crying out for when we hear this. You know, it's great and relaxing to listen to, but I don't really know when I would actually listen to it of my own free will. So if I had some sort of visuals to go with it, you'd be I think I could score you on like an art piece. God, now I've got to put, you know. So for what you wanted to do with the piece, I'm going to give you a 9. But for personal preferences, literally, it's down to like the 5s again, because where am I going to listen to it? Let's move on, and then we'll go to some comments. Alien Pro says, what an intro. Actionist Loves Us says, -1 point for each bar without a kick. I agree. Beautiful. This stuff is harder to do than I think. Adam Malcolm, yeah, absolutely. Oh, Arjan. Will Joseph says, somehow agree, it would have been better with a good video. It's a package at that point, you know.
I can't stand you, go away from me. There's nothing but you. There's nothing.
Excellent. Dusty River agrees with me. Well put, Mark, because the sound was flawless and loads of subtle variation. Yeah, it was. It took you away, you know. It made you think of things, you know, dark, you know, thing, and you know, it was really, really good. But so if you put a video to it, like Arjan's doing here. Oh God, that sounds horrific, Gonz. Oh, too much. Gon says, play this sort of stuff all night, every night. Check out Ambient Sleeping Pill online radio station. I'm mine now.
You caused me to hate. I never felt so angry before. Nothing in my life has ever made me feel so bad. Nothing in my life has ever made me feel so bad.
Excellent. 10 Mil says, been listening and driving. So far, everyone sounds fine through the car system. No distortion so far for anyone. Excellent. That also means that I have somehow managed to get the sound right.
Sick of you, go away. Sick of you, disappear. Never show yourself to me again. You never knew me ever again. Never show yourself.
Dusty River, we should be in stereo.
Leave my life and set me free. I don't need you. I don't want you.
God says you might surprise yourself. I can't see it. Morgan, shouldn't there be some sort of health warning? Don't drink, don't drive in URL. I agree.
I'm sick of you. Just go away. Just go away.
Okay, there have been a few comments in the comment section. Somebody said could do with bigger drums. I agree, more aggressive. You know. What did Actionless Loveless say? Oh, asks for a screaming chorus. Yes, it does indeed. It's kind of lost its way towards the end of the track. It just kind of disintegrated, as it were. Not kind of stopped nicely, but just kind of disintegrated. Interesting track, my friend. Interesting track. Yeah, like I say, it kind of just disintegrated at the end and kind of fell away. But I mean, that one's coming from the heart, I think. Yeah, I know you had troubles a couple of weeks back, and I imagine this is where this one's coming from. Yeah, 23rd of September. Yeah, that sounds about right. So yeah, I'm gonna give you a Hateful Eight. Screw it, why not? Okay, can you see how Dean has structured his entry into the URL? Maybe I can do that anyway. Maybe I can. No, let's do that later. Okay, so Dean says, hey, Dean here. So we know exactly who it is. Here is a drum and bass style track that I wrote using only the Dirty Wave M8, and then it's put the track. And it turns red. Well, if you enter or return underneath, boom, and you get a red link. Cool. Yeah. So literally, you've got to put who you are, put your link, write something else underneath it, and it will definitely 100% turn into a red link that I can literally just go like this to. Makes the show loads quicker, loads easier. There's no dead air. Dead air. Anyway, Dean Daughters, take it away. Electronic Sounds. Ooh, there we go.
It might be fairly mystical.
See this? I don't get this. Dean, what are you expecting, people? I don't get it. How?
It might be. Fairly mystical.
Oh, I'm not doing that on everybody's videos as well, am I? Thank you, Dean, for reminding me to do that. I shall now be doing that to everybody else's video that is out. Loving the stabs. Like, what chuff is that bit? Is that a program bit?
More control, more control, more control, more control, more control.
It might be fairly mystical. It might be.
track of the night for me. Total track of the night for me, this one.
More control, more control, more control, more control, more control, more control.
Dean's awesome. Dean is absolutely awesome. If you don't know Electronic Sounds, go and check out their page, his page. His music is fantastic. He does a weekly stream on a Sunday, around about 6 our time, I think, something like that. Dude is a wealth of knowledge, and I don't know if you know, but he writes sound packs for various instruments and stuff. I know he's got a Serum one, he's probably got an M8 one. So yeah, that was absolutely beautiful. Track of the night from me, Dean. Just that tiny little fucking box doing all that. Fucking hell. Anybody know what they cost? What does an M8 cost? Okay. See, that bit's just a bit slow and it's a bit boring. And... Oh. Woo! Some Catastrophe and the bass heads. So Matt, all the way from his imaginary island. Am I going to have to get the towel out?
An expressive situation became suggestive quickly. He was at the bar when he became aggressive, you get me. It's crazy how men switch and how cold it gets. Thinking about even women, this ain't restricted to just the one sex. Industrial mess, guts and best. Try your best, time to invest. The guiding line's too stressed and the guide is dead. Buttered bread, straight off lead, not red, thinly spread. Off the meds and off the head, too much of the day spent in bed. You could have been real, but you wanted to pretend instead. I'ma defend and ride then, decide to send. Don't glance to the side again, the glass is spent. Only half
tracks there, my man.
Send it by 10, after that I'll be off the rim. Yeah, I'm off again, they call me a boffin, I send. Only got half the rent maxed out on the card, my friend. Why you gotta move suspense? I hear at length. Send me in, what's the plan, what's the win? I'll give the essence, assess the question. Keep them guessing, but leave them hooked. Moving to a place of blessing, displaced ain't resting. At the base of the segment, give the breath to the best of them. I ain't slept and I ain't ate, that's the estimate, don't care for the rest of it. Professor a beat, you got me invested in me. What are these blessings to me? They said I'm wasted, told me to brace for it. Lyrical wordplay for days, embracing it. Can always change the script, sit back with emotion and capture it. Yeah, I'm flattered, but how much of it really mattered? What was the punchline and what was less dramatic? I ain't dressed for damage, I'm in a mess you gathered. Run rabbit, where's the carrot? They got me carried away. Ain't getting married today or ever again. Probably still legally married to the first one anyway. Half the time it's Mayday, cray cray, having a play, eh? They'll rate me or hate me. Some bait me, some are crazy, try to break me. Some are fake G, just to delay the game. Straight ace, some of them praise me. Some of them come more lazily. All of them see the greatness in me, feel me? All of them see the greatness in me, feel me?
Yeah, Robert informs us that the Dirty Wave M8 tracker is for
what's meant to be spent, free lengthy. Make believe, easy come, easy leave, breezy, leave at ease. It's all a squeeze, tight spaces, please. Only when pieces meet, briefly beat, seek me, jeez. Who's with me? Now there's steam, extreme. Hide me, hug me, kiss me, leaks. I'm sleeping and weeping, I'm heat seeking, discreet, incomplete, I compete. Come meet me, greet me. I'm deep, deep beneath. Hold my breath for the speech I can't see. Walking blindly, come and find me. I'm sleeping and weeping, I'm heat seeking, discreet, incomplete, I compete. Come meet me, greet me. I'm deep, deep beneath. Hold my breath for the speech I can't see. Walking blindly, come and find me. I'm sleeping and weeping, I'm heat seeking, discreet, incomplete, I compete. Come meet me, greet me. I'm deep, deep beneath. Hold my breath for the speech I can't.
Yeah, I agree. The Polyand tracker for 460 has got a much better input. I kind of agree with Actionless Loveless, and I think that the vocals were a touch high in the mix. Other than that, I think it was great, and I'm going to give you an 8.5 on that one, I think. Yeah, Catastrophe, just absolutely, you know, his words are great. He's done the new theme tune for the URL, I just need to record it. Awesome techno. 10-minute long track, are you fucking shitting me? you know what? Your intro can.
Yeah.
Oh, it's Droid Daturu. Okay. This guy you can catch at Climbfest 7, opening one of the days. Says good night, no problem, catch you later. Okay, I'm back.
Yeah.
Dusty River says, would like to hear this mixed a little more open. Trust me, if you've been following this Oscar Leon's progress over the past couple of years, dirt, Muddy McMudison, all of his tracks have been Muddy McMudison. This shows a lot of promise. I get what you're saying, but it still does feel a little enclosed in. Callum, you're right. I think the mix needs a little bit more focus. It does, but compared to what he's done in the past, this is vast improvement. I'm telling you. Just be quiet. Fucking 10-minute long track as well. I'm gonna start skipping it as a DJ skip from now on. so. Okay, like what you got. Again, like a lot of the tracks tonight, I think it's just a little bit too long, 10 minutes and some. Yes. Compared to the stuff that you used to put in or usually put in, this is very much pulled out of mud. It got really clear around. Is it here? Yeah. Deep and you know, really nice. But yeah, you could probably have done with that kind of more here. Chop that whole bit out. Just a touch too long. I'm gonna give you I'm gonna give you close to an 8 because of the repetitiveness of it and the still slight a little bit of mud that you got going on in there. You're not gonna quite get over to it, but you got groove. You just dragged it out for too long. Okay. I swear to fucking God, I counted 12 tracks earlier, and now I'm counting something like 15 or something stupid. So this is Gen S. This is a remix of Moby 1. 3 minutes and 42 seconds long. Oh, hello. Tell me this is the right one, Jen, please. There's 17 left to go. It's still 2 hours. We're done a 3-hour show. Okay.
Did you know the pressure
No
inside a shower?
shush. Brilliant. We stopped. Jen, that was fucking lovely. You're getting rimming a 9 on that one. I fear there's more to come from you that is going to sound better and beefier, although that sounded fucking fantastic. The noise selection in that was lovely. Ah, fuck it, I'm giving you a 9 screw it. What would I do to improve it? Maybe I might have put this break a little bit earlier and gone a little bit crazier after it. But as it is, it kind of had Prodigy vibe, old rave vibe. Can you get Moby to put the original in, if possible, Jen, next week? Which brings me to my next point. I've just had a quick look at the thread, and there are 17 tracks in there. 17 tracks in there is another 2 hours. I've totally underestimated how popular the shout out would be on the website, and there must be there's like 100 and some comments in the thread at the moment, and for my own sanity, I think I might stop the show now and do a part 3 on Sunday, maybe when we're all hanging. Maybe late afternoon or something. So no, I'm not going to drop any. I'm just I'll play them all. We'll get through all of them. I don't mind getting through all 17 more, and we could potentially pick up a few more in the week if you decide to share the page again. So it could end up being another 3-hour show, which is ridiculous, like absolutely ridiculous. It's great. It's absolutely great. I love the fact that people are putting in tunes. I love the fact that we're getting completely different styles of tracks in. We got a massive soundscape drone thing tonight, which sounded absolutely beautiful. Just didn't sit well with me, I wanted an art piece. we got some guitar based stuff in tonight. We had some techno based stuff. We had some lovely breakbeats, some electro. The URL has been going for 4.2 years, and it's been an absolute awesome journey. There have been so many faces and so many people. See this. Whilst we were out at the weekend, Jen turned around to me and said, if it wasn't for the URL and Clown Crew, I wouldn't be here and know any of these people. And I said, I know, it's awesome, isn't it? And it's exactly the same for me. I feel exactly the same way. Yes, do it, Inky. Post your mate's track. I'll link you up to that, and maybe we'll share it in the week. Not in the week, yeah, in the rest of the week, maybe Saturday or something, looking for tracks for Sunday, who knows. So yeah, we made it to 200 shows, absolutely ridiculous. It might be 200 and a few more, I may have miscounted somewhere. But yeah, to make 200 shows is fucking epic, and we couldn't do it without the producers, without the co-hosts, and without the people that watch, comment, like, and share. Because if one of them falls apart, the whole thing just fucking goes. I might play you out actually with something that I've been making on Hybrid 23 if you want to hear it. So yeah, so join me on Sunday late afternoon. Oh no. Sunday will work. However, I'm going to have to do it after Mr. Wiggly does his thing, which I'm more than happy to do, and after Dean does his thing. So Sunday is going to be very, very packed for streams. So yeah, shall I play you something that I've got to set a few settings in OBS, and I don't know if I'm going to be able to hear myself while I do that. So you may not hear me. I will say thank you once again for joining me on the URL. It's been an absolute pleasure chatting music to you guys for what is 3 hours, 13 minutes and 57 seconds. I'd like to do the next 2 hours, but Jesus Christ, 2 more hours. Fuck me, people. All right, let's see if we're working. Yep, we are. And I can hear me just about. So, this is something new I've been working on. The mic is kind of low at the moment. 1, 2, 1, 2. That's okay. There we go. So yeah, this is something I've been working on at the moment. No vocals yet. shouldn't be that loud. I don't even know what synth it is. Ta-da! So, thank you for joining me for the 200th show. I will see you on Sunday at some point for the finish up of this of the Shout Out 19 of 2021. It's been an awesome, wonderful, lovely pleasure this evening. Yes, Jonathan Cross Hydra Synth Overlaid fucking thing is. Fucking thing is absolutely awesome. Expect more of that shit from me in the future. That is a little taste of Hybrid 23. As you can see, there's something wrong with this bit here, and I don't know where it's sending out to something else to make that really loud fucking sound. But we will find out what that issue is, and we will rectify that issue. And that track will sound a little bit better, and we'll have some vocals on it at some point soon. Right, it's been... Oh shit, I didn't turn those things off. I didn't turn... Oh no, that could have sounded horrible. Did that sound horrible? I'll have to check when we finish. Oh man, I left the noise. Anyway. If that sounded horrific, I'll do it as an intro next time. Right, it's been wonderful. It's been lovely. Thank you very much. 200th show. It's been amazing. I'm going to find something to play you out with. So let's see if I can do that. Let's play you something from the Clown Jewels. The new EP that is coming out, it will be available for your ears on 5th of November. Remember the 5th of November, Gunpowder, Treason and Plot. Also the Clown Jewels album's out. So, I'm going to leave you with the Clown Jewels' Second Dark Age.
We are Nouvelle Vague. We are Vanilla Rage. Settle in and hold tight as we start a new page.
Wop.
Right. The time is right for the second dark age.
Thank you very much for joining me this evening, people. It has been an absolute wonderful pleasure. It will be a wonderful pleasure to talk to you again on Saturday if you decide to come in and chat with us there again. I will see you at Mr. Wiggly's interview thing with his lovely daughter and their quiz. And I might try and check in on Dean as well at the weekend. Anyway, I'll shut my mouth. You listen to the Clown Jewels. I will see you soon.
Not receivers.
Your New England
trace of your TV face. We are givers, not receivers. Nouvelle Vague! Nouvelle Vague! Vanilla Rage! Nouvelle Vague! Nouvelle Vague! Vanilla Rage! Nouvelle Vague! We are Vanilla Rage. Settle in, hold tight as we start a new page. The time is right. The time is right for the second dark page. Nothing is moving tight, just holding it in. Bank, Jack, you're New England, you fools old school medicine. Medicine. Blank check. You're New England. New fools. Old school medicine. Not my space. Or not my scene. Or not my contract. Or not my deal. Or not my hopes. Or not my fears. Not my ideal. Or not my dreams. I'm tuning out. Or no consent. I'm tuning out. Of your inevitable descent.
consent.